Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a daily psychic tarot reading, tuning into today's energies, seeing what divine messages come through, any news we can use. And let's get started, shall we? So this is a general reading. I'm tuning into general energies and not one person. So take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. So in the past, we've got this Ace of Swords, inspired idea, an epiphany, new way of seeing things. Clarity. This feels definitely like clarity. It's interesting. You have this divine opportunity, like, oh my gosh, epiphany. But in the past, it looks like you didn't take action. You had this epiphany, this new way of seeing things, but you didn't move forward with it. I feel like you didn't know quite what to do with this new way of perceiving things. It definitely feels like the truth. It feels high vibrational. But there's like, I feel like this truth or truths that were coming through, I feel exhausted. Like, how am I, what am I supposed to do? That's a lot of truth. Like maybe because you had been living a lie, your own lies, other lies that people have told you. And so there's this kind of fantasy fiction, non-reality kind of feel to what was happening, but then you've got some clarity and epiphanies, and it feels a little shocking, like overwhelming, and so you don't know how to move forward. But then it looks like you've got a lot of non-physical divine guidance, and you realize there's no love where you're at. You're not there. There's no cups. There's no opportunity for love. So in present energy, we've got Five of Cups, grieving. So you might be grieving this past place where you were in. Feels like it was very difficult to leave, but there was no love there. But there's loss. It feels like someone, at least in the current energies, is grieving, is maybe a little stuck in the past wounds of that were created. I feel like this is saying that you healed a lot. You did the work. You were grieving. This connection meant a lot to you. It did. You were emotionally connected with it. However, it looks like you've come out of that nightmare, that this connection made you extremely anxious. I think now in current energies, you realize how now that you have separated yourself from this past connection. Now you're realizing maybe in a clear way. You're feeling a lot better. You're feeling more secure and stable on the daily. Your day-to-day is much better. Your energy is better. You feel better emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically. That'll help with that grieving. Feeling better, realizing that actually that energy was toxic that I was connected with. And so now you've got this new beginning that you're starting out on. Very, very new. So you might be feeling a little insecure, like I don't know this is new. I am not a master at my new life yet. Feel like you're keeping your moves hidden. I don't feel like you're trying to deceive people, but you're just, there's something very private about your new beginning. I feel like in a way you're savoring this new beginning, and you don't want to invite the internet, social media, or, into your space. I feel like you're wanting to enjoy this kind of new awkward energy in your new start, and you don't want the energy of judgment or criticism, or it's just, I feel like this, maybe you're kind of I don't know, I feel like you want to have quality connections, and there's something about informing everyone about where you are, your thinking, and where you're like allowing too many people into your life is that's not connection. That's what that is. I feel like you're realizing the difference between attention, trying to get some relief because from loneliness or something like that. And so but you just constantly then are stuck seeking attention and short-term relief, and not just feeling whole and complete. It feels like your goal, fulfilled, whole, complete, satisfied. And you find that fulfillment and satisfaction more in quality connections, one-on-one or small groups with people. And so I don't feel like you're trying to advertise and get people to see you in some kind of way either. I feel like you're like, whatever, I'm focusing on what I'm doing, and I'm liking this new thing. You're definitely finished with over sacrificing, giving up too much of yourself. I feel like in the past, that neediness that you had and not wanting to be alone, people could kind of rope you into, I wouldn't be nice if we did this, and if you could help and you're like, yes, of course, how can I help? And I feel like a lot of times you missed if this was a good opportunity for you because you liked the attention, and it put you in a position where you could be used to give without people giving back. There's someone in your energy this feels like a different kind of story popping up here. This is someone not comfortable with their emotions, and it feels like they're feels like they're withholding their emotions from you. They might be freezing you out, ignoring you, someone in your current energy, someone you might have a heart connection with. And they might be a little like in and out and confusing. Yeah, they're really trapped in their thoughts. Wow. They don't really have communication between their emotions and their thoughts. So it looks like they try to ignore their emotions and block out anyone and anything that creates an emotional response within them because they don't know how to process those big emotions. And they're trying to stay in their head. Because there's a lack of seniority because of these unprocessed emotions that they're in, that they're stuffing down and ignoring. And then they're not even, they're concerned that the feelings that they have, they don't trust their emotions. Whew. It's like they're shutting down their emotions. Like, I don't trust. I feel like they've got emotions for you. They feel some sort of way towards you, but they don't want to go there. I don't know what that is. I mean, fear, anxiety. They yeah. It's weird. Like their energy is very divided. Here they're like emotionally drawn to you. They don't understand their emotions towards you. They don't get it. It's confusing them. And so I feel like they don't want a connection. They don't want a connection. They want to let their guard down. They want to let their guard down, but they don't want a connection. They don't want to celebrate. They don't know how to celebrate. Boy, this person's all sorts of confused. I feel that this energy, whoever this is for you in your present energy, it's confusing you as well. Like their confusion might be a little contagious, and their back and forthness might be confusing the bejeezies out of you. I feel like this person is showing up to remind you of what it looks like to be around someone who doesn't know who they are and doesn't know what they want. They're not fully clear, or they don't see it. They're getting some type of clarity, some type of aha. And it has to do with their success and their freedom, because they've really tried to control their environment. The pain and the woundedness that they've gone through has really created a scenario where they've become a bit of a dictator and cold and withdrawn and manipulative, and feel like they don't want to get hurt again. And so they've gone into fear and control. They're just not very stable right now. They can't find that stability within. Yeah, I'm not getting any more from them. It just feels or any messages, but it does feel like feels like someone healing, someone trying out new ideas, but they're pulling on your energy. And I think in this current energy, and if this reading resonates, it reminds you a bit, something just ain't right with this person or this connection, because it's just not a good match, a full match. Like there's parts of it that are really wonderful, but this person has some healing to do. Knight of Cups is from your higher self. Interesting. It does feel like this person's energy that I was just talking to. Maybe they want to, their higher self would like to come forward. Their higher self wants, oh, so this is something that you guys are matching at. You have a new start, and I feel like you're being more gentle with yourself. You're like, yeah, I have a new start. It's awkward. There's some weirdness. I'm not a master in this new energy. And things are new and different, and I feel a little bit like a novice. This person, I think they don't like not being the smartest person in the room, or they don't enjoy that novice type of feeling. I feel like they do want to tell you how they feel. But it doesn't look like they're ready to end the cycle. This person is kind of stuck in a longing energy, longing for love, so it's like sending out the signal of I'm lonely. But anybody who tries to come near them, they're like, I'm alone. And so they miss opportunities. And until they learn how to close this cycle down and heal that aspect of them, it's like they're just stuck in a waiting cycle, waiting for their ships to come in, waiting for someone to come in and like address this lonely, longing feeling. But it's like there's so much longing that there's no room for the energy of attaining. I have what I've wanted. So so if you have noticed within yourself a longing, feeling very lonely, I feel so isolated, I feel so separate, I feel so lonely. If you are also stuck in this longing energy, longing for someone, something that would help soften the momentum of all that longing, it creates a static, so you can't see the energy. You don't have, or you might not have activated in your space the energy of I have what I want. I have exactly what I want. So those are very different energies. You can't get to finding the love of your life or whatever from profound, extended, chronic longing. So maybe imagining one way to help you get the difference in the energies. Longing, you know what that feels like. Oh, I wish I had. You're just noticing the lack. No one's here. Longing. longing, longing. So you get more of that. The universe is like, okay, more, no one's here energy. So imagining if you ordered something online. I really, really want something. I'm ordering it online. Once you order it, you kind of detach because there's this contract. You're pretty sure that whatever you ordered is on its way. Sure, it might be delayed a day or two, but it is definitely on its way. I know that. That's the contract I have when I order something online, maybe Prime or something like that. So your energy shifts from I need and I don't have, type. All right, it's coming. I can detach from that. I don't need to, oh, I wish it was here. You're not going to do that. You're going to be like, oh, I'm excited for when it gets here. So I'm excited for when it's going to get here. So now I'm going to prepare whatever it is that I ordered for my home, for my body, for whatever it is. I'm going to prepare and make space for it and get ready for it to come because I just know that it's going to be here. So that's a different energy. True, when you send out a request for someone to love you and for you to love, that you don't get, all right, 3 days. The trick is to not be attached to when it's coming and needing it to come before it's ready. Sexy indifference. There's some type of detachment that is required, and shifting from that longing to how it would feel to be holding that person and having them hold you, or whatever it is that you are wanting, marinating in that energy, allowing thoughts come in around that energy. It's a feeling as if it's already happened, and an appreciation. Thank you so much for sending this person. I've been waiting for it. So do you see what I mean? It's about vibration. It's about activating, if it hasn't been activated in your space, letting energies that are blocking the progress of what you want, blocking what you want from getting to you, not giving your energy to that, not giving your thoughts and your focus and your attention to those energies. Whew. All right. Your challenge right now is the 10 of Swords. Okay, that's your challenge. Your challenge is I feel like this isn't just yours. I feel like it's everybody's challenge in this reading. Is not being afraid that you're going to recreate the 10 of Swords. There's some low-key, subtle fear, and then it heightens whenever a potential suitor, a potential love interest comes in. There's are you going to hurt me? Maybe both of you are doing that. I don't want to. The challenge is you've both been hurt in the past, the worst kind of hurt. 10 of Swords clarified by the 10 of Swords in reverse. And it's this, it's also around eclipse season. Interesting. So I'm getting that the eclipse season is going to help clear this energy of betrayal, of fear of betrayal, because I get that this person has been betrayed and they're looking at the past, at what was done to them, and realizing that was, that's a lot of pain. However, I'm here. It didn't kill me. Believe it or not, it didn't kill me. And in reverse, so it's I feel like you're letting go. Yeah, that's that eclipse energy, like letting go of all that old betrayal and pain. Are both of you? One of you? Actually, this is what the challenge of this connection is, because it feels like that's what this whole connection is around. Both of you healing and wanting to find the love of your life, or wanting to find love. So you guys have that in common. It feels like you guys have a lot of matches. And you also have matches, fear matches and wounds. It does look like interesting. The challenge is healing from the betrayal and leveling up and stepping into security, stability, safety. The challenge is to not be stuck in this, not being able to make a decision, make a choice. It almost doesn't, I feel like, just make a decision. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be right. The challenge is to use your intuition to guide you to move forward. Wow. I'm going to the hidden truth, divine masculine and divine feminine. See what this person, this who's kind of frozen you out, that's afraid of their emotions. Let's see if they have any messages that they would like to share with you with this reading. What would they like to say to you? I have too much to lose. That definitely feels like someone who's worried about their wounds more than they are, or they just don't see the opportunity or an opportunity with you, or long term. I wonder how you feel. I feel like you both are saying that you guys are both like reaching out psychically to each other, like, how do they feel now? How do they feel now? I am waiting patiently. I saved your texts and messages. All right. So how do you feel about this person? What would you like to say to this person? Ooh, I have trouble with intimacy. That's that woundedness. Maybe that's part of the fear, like letting someone close, letting someone in, especially if you're still Five of Cups, kind of grieving over the loss of a connection. I feel so happy with you. This person makes you feel good in your emotions. I don't know why this happened. I think, I mean, we could apply that to the past connection, but what I'm feeling, it's you're talking to this person. So I feel like it's more Why are we being thrown together? Why is this happening between us? This is kind of an awkward and weird connection. Everything feels awkward in my life. So, but this is an unusual connection for sure, or at least it feels that way. I see life differently now. I feel like you're very clear, or getting clear about what you want to make out of your life, and you see it very differently. Maybe you see it very differently from this person. You inspire me. All right. Let's leave it there. This is your reading. I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you feel inspired. I would love to hear that. And I'm just going to take this moment to remind you to hit the subscribe button and the like button, so we can grow this channel and expand it. And yeah. All right. Hope this was helpful. Take care. Bye.